Hello, world. I made it. Ha 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 ha. Y'all are gonna get to watch me finish editing the video because that is what I'm doing. And I'm so close to being done. So I really want to finish this for y'all. Nobody is here right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish editing this. That's what I'm doing. I'm editing. Okay, so you can watch me edit the video. Hooray. Behind the scenes. This is a fun one too. I'm sorry it took me so long. Yeah, that's better. Y'all gonna enjoy this one. I'm so sorry it's taking me so long. Oh, I'm editing the video. I'm in the last couple minutes of editing the video right now. So behind the scenes sneak peek, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure it's riveting viewing. I'm so sorry. But like we have Britt Cooper on the channel this week. It's gonna be a good one. Really. What up, Phil Logical? How you doing? Yeah. I'm so happy you're here. I'm finishing editing the video right now. The one that didn't premiere an hour ago. You know? So it's almost done. We have Brett Cooper this week. You know? Yeah, no, she is interesting. She is interesting. And I'm this close to being done with this damn thing, and then we can all just watch it and talk about it, and it'll be good, right? You know. I'm so sorry. It's been a mess. Wednesday was my birthday, and I'm not like, oh, it was my birthday, but like I lost the whole day this week. That's just straight up what happened. So here we are, the behind the scenes peek, huh? How have you been? Thanks. How have you been? Get you a little bit of a better view so you can see what the heck I'm doing anyway. Hikey stressed. I don't know. Why? What happened? Your PhD supervisor told you you could submit your thesis late if you need it. Ooh. So maybe you're working while we're doing this too, huh? It does not belong there or there. Okay. This week she found out there's a hard deadline on January 10th. Oh. Uh-oh. So I gotta write like 20,000 words between now and January 10th. Possible. That's possible. You could do that. Bricking it. Yeah. I hope you're inspired. Right? I hope you love your thesis topic. Because you're not going to be doing anything else for the next, what is that, three months? Oh my God. You've probably told us before. What is your what is your topic? You probably said before. I'm sorry. Old English literature. That is the bomb. I love it. Editing the video. Tra la 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 la. Okay, but I'm an idiot. What is NW? No worries. Having a glass of wine to de-stress. Right on, because it's like 5 o'clock there, right? This has some funny moments in it. Like, it's not even from the fact that I recorded it at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, because you want to talk about inspiration. Isn't it funny when it strikes? Because, I was trying so hard to motivate myself all week to work on a video of a certain topic and struggling because I was confused. Like, straight up, somebody said last week, maybe if you were here, you remember this. Somebody just kind of dropped this bomb, and the nuclear family is so limiting. I said, okay, what do you mean by that? Like, how else do you have another generation of people? Like, pair bonding is something we all, well, most of us aspire to, isn't it? Whether you want children or not, but that's also tends to be the way that you get children is by two people, forming this pair bond and then having a child. Uh, how do you get away from that? That is kind of limiting, right? The nuclear family is limiting. Okay, fine. And based on the vibe around here and the conversation at the time, what up, Susie? How you doing? I got this feeling that like they were talking about it's limiting to, women individually, like being a mom, being a housewife, and all that shit is very limiting to you as a person. Like, okay, fine. And a little bit of research that I did about this actually took me in the complete other direction from this, which is that the nuclear family is limiting because it is a splinter cell of the larger family. Okay, so you're supposed to have like a larger support network to like raise your kids in, which is also something I've noticed, but like that cannot be what this person meant. The nuclear family is so limiting because it's too small. Because I really got the impression it was more like the nuclear family is limiting, and that's why I didn't get married and have kids, right? I've heard this sentiment many times. So that doesn't mean that the nuclear family is limiting because it's too small, does it? That doesn't make any I wasn't getting anywhere with it, and, like, so, the muses struck yesterday in the form of Brett Cooper's video, "What do feminists really think?" And I thought, "I don't know, Brett. Why don't you tell me?" So we're in the last few minutes of actually editing this bitch right now. The one that didn't go up an hour ago. So, oh yeah, and Wednesday was my birthday. So I was out of town on Wednesday, and I did not get to work that day. So I want to blame that. I do. Maybe I would have found Brett Cooper's video on Thursday. I don't know. Hmm. Oh, there are some funny moments in here. Could they could be they meant it takes a village to raise kids, but nuclear family is part of that unit. How else do you raise kids? Right, exactly. But like based on the context of, feminism in general, and specifically, the sort of stuff we get around here. Was there a video today? Was looking forward to you ripping Dylan a new one. Yeah, you know what? I looked at that speech. I really couldn't find a whole lot about Dylan Mulvaney or with Dylan Mulvaney. That wasn't like Bud Light stuff, which is, old news. Oh gosh, what, baby?
Sorry, but you know where my other shoe is?
No, I do not, honey. Is it in the living room? Like, look under stuff.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I looked under everything.
I raise kids by lifting them under the arms, like in The Lion King. Okay. So there's one shoe.
I don't know where's the other.
I don't know. It's not in here. I know that much. Okay? Please. Baby, I'm already doing two things at once because in answer to your question, this is a video right here. Yeah. Because the inspiration muses struck yesterday after I was trying to hammer together something about the nuclear family and just sort of not getting anywhere like most of the week. Owen. Because Dylan Mulvaney really didn't give me anything. Like that speech is like 4 minutes long, and it was really the only thing I could find regarding that wasn't just someone being like, Dylan Mulvaney won a thing, and I either disagree or agree with it. So, something about redhead kids that is so cute. Yes. Yeah, he knows. He knows it. Go away. Yeah. I need you to go away. I have to. This is my video right here. I have to edit it. Go away.
I'm never going away. I'm part of you.
Go find your shoe. I know you're part of me. You're never really going to go away. I just want you to be on the other side of the door.
Okay, I'll be right here.
No. Seriously, Owen, go find your shoe. Go find your daddy. 1, 2. Thank you.
By going through the door. That's a cool feature, by the way.
Oh boy. Okay. So I was just thinking, I'm going to cut this little bit out. Oh, you like my new desk? Check this out. See, it folds up and the door slides in like a drawer. So that's pretty cool. Pinch your fingers real good. I needed something, like, oh, so bad. Okay. Speaking of needing something, where? Oh. So I'm going to cut this bit out because, like, I don't know if this is a shock to everyone. I hope it isn't. I don't necessarily use every second of the other person's video to whom I am responding. I don't think anyone does that. Or, maybe that's the reaction content is theft crowd. Editing Sarah here. No, Dylan does not give you loads of material to work with. He's just so vile. I thought it'd be funny. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. If he'd have talked for a couple of more minutes, I swear to God, half the speech is just him name dropping. And like I didn't know who most of those people were, so it was super boring. For the first few months of Mulvaney, I thought she was a transphobe, making fun of us. Yeah. I'm still not convinced that's not true. I haven't been watching super closely, but there's just something about the presentation there that is either mockery or bonkers. Right? And like I'm not sure which is worse. What do you think? Which would be worse? He's a grifter, right? Yeah, no, it's funny how there's a lot of times I've noticed this. It's difficult to tell. People used to have this argument about Donald Trump. I think a lot often, right? Does this person actually believe all the crazy shit they're saying, or are they doing this for the money? Two things can't be true. I don't know. Or like, sometimes I'll say something 2 or 3 times and use the best one, and I got to cut out the other 2. That's half of what this is. It's 38 minutes and 37 seconds right now. We're hoping to get under half an hour, right? That's right about where I like to keep them. This isn't funny, man. Go on.
No, not right.
What are you yelling at him about?
I don't need to yell at him. I just don't want to be involved in movies.
Oh, to be 15 and have a little brother. The problem with trans is there is no coherent definition, so therefore people like him and with worse motives are attracted to an indefinable class that gives them special status. I don't disagree with that. I'm all for drawing the line at material reality, and someone like current company Philological Bell, who wants to who how would you describe, I mean, I hate to put you on the spot, but like not everyone would draw the line in the same place is all I'm saying. But like we can't even talk about that, right? We can't even have that conversation because the loudest people in the room are the ones who are threatening to kill everyone who disagrees with them. This is why, unlike most of the trans community, I prefer to distinguish between transgenders and transsexuals. Ah, there it is. Okay, thank you. I thought that might be easier for you than for me. That's all. You might have a better ready response for that sort of thing. Editing the video, tra la 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 la. Riveting viewing, I know. I am just sure. You're a trans medicalist or true scum, I believe they called you in your community. Ooh. Yikes. I mean, I don't know who it was that heard say this first, but like, if you want to transition, then you have to transition. I mean, it's a line, right? It's a benchmark. If you want to do a thing, you have to make some effort to do the thing. Did I tell you about the trans research conference I attended recently? Yeah, a little bit. Where one of the speakers said we have to count fetishists under the trans umbrella or else we're being trans normative. Wow, watch them move those goalposts. See, and that's the trouble with circular logic, because you can just kind of keep expanding the circle, but it's still a circle. Go away. I will lock that door. I will. Don't make me get mean, doggone it. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I almost popped a blood vessel. Yeah. Owen. Baby doll. Please go away. Yeah, this is not the Owen show.
That is.
Yeah, it is when you're in here.
It's always fun.
Go find your daddy. Go find something to do. You have so many toys. Go play with them.
Oh.
Yep. I love you.
Oh.
Baby. We're going to paint the turtles after I get off of here if I get the video done. I'm trying to do both at the same time. I can't talk to you, too.
Yeah, you can.
No, I really can't. Hello? Where is everybody? You don't know. I hate to be a bitchy, but Jesus Christ. What up, Critical Kitty? How you doing? Oh, I meant to get back to you about that thing we were talking about, because that would be really fun. My week kind of got away from me. I'm actually editing the video that did not premiere an hour ago right now. And trying to parent, apparently, because I don't know where my husband went. He's around. You've been sick too? Oh. Yeah. Bummer. It is that time of year, right? Oh. So we're just kind of hanging out. I am editing the video right now. And then I guess we'll do an instant premiere when it's done, right? But yeah, we should totally do that sometime. Shit, yeah, that would be so much. I don't want to say fun. And like, I wanted to say that I would like to like do email or whatever. Like talk a little bit behind the scenes first and like discuss what it is we want to talk about, you know? Mainly just so we stay on topic and like actually drive at something, you know? Not that either of us, you know, so each of us gets to make our points well, you know, and nobody gets surprised by anything, basically. It is too cold to be outside in your neck of the woods. Yeah, it is. The video is going to premiere after the live stream. Yeah, pretty much. The video is going to premiere when it's done. And then, you know, maybe we'll all come back for a discussion afterwards. It depends on how long this takes me. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Susie, are you the one who's in the tropics? Because I will trade you right now. I am kind of stuck in the house. At least for this, you know, like to sit and hang with y'all and finish this. It's too windy, too chilly and windy outside to just go like sit outside. I am pretty sure. Tra-la-la. I gotta keep this dang thing rolling. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here forever. Also, weird question. But are those two axes? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Good eye. I was actually wondering if anyone was going to ask me about that. In the Bahamas, it says balmy 79 degrees. Oh, It's okay. I don't know if they have this over there, but I assume they have stuff like this where like uh the SCA, it's the Society for Creative Anachronism, uh where they dress up like it's medieval times and fight with swords and shit. I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff. Like they have a war, like a national war every year, like a big battle. And in Pennsylvania, I want to say Mary's not here. She's from Pennsylvania. She's probably heard about this. um, yeah, we've never been to that, but yeah, you know the SCA. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. There's a lot of overlap. I've noticed this, like ever since I was a kid. Okay, let's see. Like, here's my background. I was raised by Mensons and Wiccans. Okay, and my mom was big in like the Mensa group, like the nerds. Okay, the geeks essentially. And then my dad was big into Wiccan stuff. So like the amount of overlap between those two groups caught my attention quite early on. And I've just noticed this sort of stuff like this. Yeah, I would be surprised if you didn't know about that kind of stuff. It's just because you know me and we have other interests in common. Like, I don't know. Not to mention, you're literally doing old English literature as your PhD, right? So if there were anyone who's encountered someone in medieval garb, it's probably you. Duh. Wrote your master's degree dissertation on a similar thing to the SCA. Oh, what's it called over there? This girl literally sits there and says, whatever, women have the exact same opportunities as men. Like, tell me you're a child without telling me you're a child. Oh my goodness. Historical European martial arts. Okay. Basically researching how medieval people fought with swords. They wrote some books on it, so it's not all guesswork. No, yeah. Like swordsmithing and archer or combat and whatever, that was established stuff. People wrote that down. A lot of them knew how to read. That's something I've noticed from the Daily Wire crowd. They have some veritable fetuses on the network with a microphone and background lighting. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this one on y'all. Brett Cooper. I recorded this shit at like 1 o'clock in the morning last night, so I did not actually look up how old she was. I guessed her at 24. She's actually 22, and get this. I hate to play the age card, but like she was born a month and a day after September 11th. You know, the thing that I know that wasn't as big for like international people, but she's as American as I am. No,
What's ADIS mean?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! Oh, this is so miserable. I hate this. Yeah. But so she's 22. She just turned 22 actually. She's had a birthday too. But like she sounds like an old man. It's very strange. Oh my gosh. And the willful misunderstanding of stuff. At least it appears willful. Again, when someone basically just graduated high school, and I was living in the US when 9/11 happened, lived there for about 20 years, but it was huge worldwide. Like, yeah, not that it wasn't, but it's not quite the cultural touchstone that it is here, and I understand, like, why. I mean, obviously, it happened here. Uh, I'm so miserable, I hate it. Right, classically happy. I am happy, right? I think some people just have that old man mentality from a young age. It's weird. That's true, but she's, like, doing an impression of one. I don't know, that's, like, and she works for the Daily Wire, like, clearly someone's coached this girl. Of course, right? They just graduated high school and are desperately telling everyone not to go to college. Yeah, oh my gosh, and they cherry picked this amazing thing for her to make fun of feminism too. It's like a Women's Day rally in Amsterdam, of all places, populated by people who don't speak the best English. So when I talk about willfully misunderstanding someone, she's just glossing over that fact and taking these people literally at their word, which is kind of garbled because I don't think English is necessarily their first language. Like, duh. Oh my God. It's so bad, y'all. Okay, 9/11 is extremely relevant to world politics. Right on. I just don't try to be an expert on that because it's definitely important to, the United States where it happened, but I don't want to do that United States thing where we think everything is about us. I don't want to do that. So I just want to acknowledge that it might not have been the biggest deal for everybody, but this is an American talking about Europeans and pretending not to understand that A, that's a thing, and B, just sometimes I can't help but pull the age card. Sometimes I feel the fact that I'm almost twice her age. Like I feel it. I can't help but have that color my interaction with her material. Because what it is that she has her cause and effect reversed a lot of times based on her own observation. She'll be like, "Oh, these two things are connected," and you're like, "Yep," but not like that. Oh my gosh, and she has this awful massive mug that she like sips out of that I assume is some sort of placement advertising because it's like so you cannot miss it. Oh my god. And I cut out the part where I made fun of her for being whiny because I don't really want to do that, but like she's super whiny. It just comes off as a young woman whining about stuff sometimes, which is funny because it just said she sounds like an old man. Uh she kind of oscillates back and forth between those two. I wonder which one is her real form. It would be so funny if Brett was drinking out of one of Steven Crowder's mugs. I don't know. You'll see. I haven't. Yeah. Oh gosh, I've been so busy. You would not believe, but it's clearly some sort of placement advertising because at one point she's literally like, water, like. Transit aged. There's this great line from a Who song. I look pretty young, but I'm just backdated. Like, oh, yes. Yes. Substitute is the name of the song. Like, frankly, uh, yeah. It could be about a politician. Yeah. Or, like a talking head sort of a, uh, cult of personality. And we're just going to cut that out too because it doesn't go anywhere. It was literally just some dude making a comment about his genitals. Bye-bye. We don't need that. Editing the video, tra la 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 la. Like here it is. Like here it is. Look at this mug. Look at the size of that mug. Look at that thing. She's like clawing at it like half the video. Like just like what? And one of her best points that words are not violence is so garbled because her mouth is full of water. I couldn't even understand her.
Hey, baby.
Like the first 4 times I watched it. Yes, dear.
I only have sweatpants on. I want to take the kids out of the house. By the time we get changed.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Can you leave for a minute?
You want me to get out? You're kicking me out. He's kicking me out, you guys. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's fine.
Close.
No, it's cool. I can't smoke in here anyway. I'll go have a cigarette.
Oh my god, making me feel bad. Say hi to Danielle for me.
She's not here. I think she might be sleeping.
Oh. Poor kid.
I know. Oh, life is rough. Oh.
Oh, look, and you left me a cup of coffee.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, this door's already shut.
Give me my coffee. Give me my coffee. Guys.
Oh my god, she loves me so much. She shared her coffee with me.
Did I mention I live in a sitcom? A sitcom. You know, one of those television shows where stuff that's supposed to be serious is played for laughs that nothing ever changes.
Hey, considering how stressful things are, it is an accomplishment that we do not slide backwards. Thank you very much.
No, I mean, I should say thank you very much, but that's not like, yeah. I said something while I was editing in the video about talking across purposes, and I feel like we're doing that right now. Yeah, you and me, we're both right. We're talking about different things. There's an argument that's never going to go anywhere, huh? Oh, gosh. Oh, what up? Big plans? Oh, thank you. Yes, I had a nice birthday. We were out of town all day. So consequently, I lost an entire day this week. So I'm actually standing here editing the video right now. The one that didn't premiere a couple hours ago, you know. So we're going to all watch it together here in a live premiere whenever I get this finished. And we cut out the coughs too. We don't need those. Editing the video, tra-la-la. There was a whole TV show devoted to the 9/11 conspiracy theories with someone named Ventura. I believe it was. Interesting. Jesse Ventura? Oh, honey. I don't know if you know this, but he's not a serious person. Jesse Ventura is a wrestler, right? Babe.
What?
Didn't Jesse Ventura start out as a wrestler?
Yes, he was a wrestler. Then he was an actor in a couple of movies.
Yeah, and I don't mean wrestling like mat wrestling with the helmets. No.
Like WWE or
Yeah, like the body slams and all the fireworks and the outfit costumes. You know.
If I remember correctly,
He's actually mild compared to some of the people I found. Yeah, probably. He had to tone it down to get on TV.
I want to say, if I remember correctly, he started off in the military, and that's how he went into the acting wrestling field.
Which, like, be an actor, be a wrestler. That's great. He's not, someone to necessarily take history from.
Well, if I understand correctly, he got a history degree.
Oh,
he's a governor now, if I remember, like Michigan.
Right? Yeah. No. Again, politicians.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying he's like a bad person. He doesn't necessarily represent the most serious analysis.
No.
That's all.
He's not in my state, and he lost me when he died to the predator. So I don't know. Like, if you want to be a serious politician, you got to take out the illegal aliens, and he died. So that's why you got to vote for Arnie.
You said Minnesota. There's no illegal aliens in Minnesota. Or if
That's
there are, they schlepped to get there. They deserve that.
And that's probably why they voted for him, because he didn't know how to deal with them.
You can't vote as an illegal alien, asshole.
You vote to get him out. Come on, this is Tennessee. We don't have that. Which I'm just joking, guys. Don't cancel her. I'm just
yeah. This is banter. This is all just banter.
I love you.
I love you.
I was going to take the kids to 60 Bean or something nice.
Okay.
Jamie already went to her boyfriend's.
Oh, okay. So you're taking the boys to somewhere nice.
Then we might go to the mall for not the mall, the playground, Lou Ferrigno or whatever it's called.
Okay. Oh, the big one.
Yeah, the one with all the orphan places.
Yeah. You can message me. Okay.
Why would I do that for?
To let me know where you are and what's
God.
going on.
No.
With my babies. You're taking my babies.
No, I'm not going to stay in touch and communicate with you.
Please.
Do you want anything from 60 Bean if we go there?
Yeah, I want another one of those crepes.
You got the all-berry crepe?
Yeah, it's like the berry lovers, and there was something on it I didn't want.
Nutella. You got sweet cream instead.
Yeah. He's so nasty. Get out of here.
Yeah. So I got 2 kids. Ben Bernard, the comedian that has the blue flamingo hat.
Big Plans, Little Drive says, nice to see you, mate.
Oh, hello, Big Plans.
Do what now?
You know Ben Bernard, the guy who has the bucket hat with the blue flamingos?
Nope, but okay.
I got it. I went ahead and I ordered it. It's like $35, and it's signed by him.
Okay.
So, yay.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't wait to see it.
Yay! It's going to go so good.
You bought a hat. That's great.
Whatever.
No, really. I'm that makes me happy right there. The rest of it's icing, gravy. I don't know. We're actually editing the video right now. 100% sure he's correct. It's in it.
This is the hat she bought me for her birthday.
Yep. We went to Gatlinburg and bought a fedora. I don't know if anyone knows what Gatlinburg is. It's like a mountain resort. Right around the corner from Dollywood. Which is every bit as quaint as you'd imagine. Okay.
Look up Gatlinburg Sky Park.
Oh, it's nice. The mountain views are beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you, baby. You're the only view I want to see.
Well, I'm sorry to have to drag your ass halfway up a mountain for that. Seems like we could have stayed home.
It's all right. I get to see those Twin Peaks later.
Get out of here, kids. You bother me. Went to Dollywood when I was a kid. Loved it. You're right. Yeah, no, I hear it's nice. It's a theme park, so that's not really my thing. We went to the little touristy, trappy town next to it instead. Right? Oh, now you can see the cat box. You don't want that. But so, yeah, and just kind of wandered around, and we took the ski lift up the mountain, and to see the view and stuff. I miss stuff. Mad Dad, let's see. His deal is, he says, it's an inside job. Others say much nuttier things, but are extremely convincing in their arguments. They truly believe it. Right? Yeah. Lots of people say lots of stuff. Lots of people believe, like truly, truly believe lots of stuff. I encountered that recently. Somebody, assuming that people who don't believe them are grifters, or who don't agree with them are grifters. Like, no. Bigots are not ashamed of the things that they believe. They actually believe them. She thinks the government is censoring vaccine deaths. Oh boy. We all have them. Right. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I am that person. Because as I was saying last week's live, there is no consistent overarching narrative, right? Right now. There just isn't one. So you sort of have to create your own. And some people's are a little more off kilter than others, but we all have to do this right now. Everyone is a conspiracy theorist. Everyone, we've all become this because there is no reliable overarching narrative to all this. Everyone is full of shit, right? It's shocking. And Brett Cooper, poor dear, is up to her eyeballs. And I got to edit this so we can watch it. I'm cutting out silences. We're at 38:18, y'all. How much have we lost? About 30 seconds? Trying to get it under 30 minutes. Trying to get it right around 30 minutes. That's what I aim for. I think I'll make it if I can actually focus enough to do this. Cutting out silences. Do. Ba-bam. Cutting out silences where I rub my nose. Do. Look forward to the video. Gotta run. Bye-bye, Susie. See ya. Oh, crap. I gotta plug this thing in. Hang on. Are you leaving? You're looking for your shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, I really do think it's in the living room, boo.
I checked everywhere in the living room.
Haha. We have cord. Ooh, we have sun in the eye. Wow, that was right. Okay. Oh boy. Huh. Hi.
Have you seen on shoes?
No. He asked me that several times. I really in the living room. I really do. But I don't know. I can't even look right now. Okay? Because I'm already talking to all y'all and editing today's video, which we will watch in instant premiere when it is done. It's going to be worth the wait. Like, the muse has struck late this week, but I found a good one. It's Brett Cooper talking about what feminists really think. It's catnip, right? Oh, boy. Ah, I'm glad that was you. The person who was there a minute ago was my son. So
Where is the young one?
he went out back, apparently looking for his shoes.
Did you find it? Well, that's one shoe. He found one shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's your second one.
No, your bro. Oh,
Owen.
Cole's got it. Come inside.
Now come inside and get your socks on.
There are a couple socks in the drawers in his room.
Apparently there are socks in the drawers in your room.
They're in the top drawer though, so somebody needs to reach them out for him.
Cole, can you get those for me? Jolie needs me to get some stuff done for her real quick, so I'm gonna get some stuff done on your hair for a little bit.
Oh, okay. What are they gonna do for the next little while?
Baby, like I've got so much done, it's gonna take me like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, but what are they gonna do for those 10 minutes?
I don't know. Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, well, that's gonna be fun.
Sit in a corner and not bother you?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Editing the video. Editing the video.
Why are you like this computer? Now, to be fair, I should have done this last night, but I drank wine instead.
Riveting viewing. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, this is going to be worth the wait, though. Brett Cooper is so interesting. She's a baby who sounds like an old man. Oh, and just coughing back up the same old stuff that we've heard 100 times. It's like catnip. It's so easy. But so satisfying. You know, they're perpetuating this shit for people literally 20 years younger than me almost. It's mind-boggling to think that someone in their early 20s would have been saying stuff like this 20 years ago is, I mean, I obviously have my own biases and experiences, but like I find this to be unlikely. The whole right-wing shill thing, like, is a thing, and she is one. Footsteps approacheth. What is it, Bubby Boo?
What do you need? Feel the inside. Oh, the toe's coming up. There we go. That's what happens when you don't wear socks. Your feet stick to the inside. Yeah.
Cutting out silence. Okay, ooh, we're at 38 minutes even. Trying to get it under 30. Trying to get it under 30 minutes. We'll see if we make it. Cutting out my coughing. You know, and this is weird. I wanted to make this point. I've got wine, so I'm vibing with the silence. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. But so, like, oh gosh, what was it? Doggone it, you distracted me. You're as bad as the rest of them. Oh yeah, no, she does. She has two cameras. I've noticed this, and it, you know, pops back and forth between two perspectives, like a real TV show.
Yes.
You know, like, what is this? What are they trying to do?
I heard you call my name.
I didn't, baby doll.
Leave your mommy alone. She's very busy. I was planning you guys out to 60, but
what?
it's already new. It actually passed.
Does like coffee close that down?
I do. I think y'all are gonna like this one. I do. Because yeah, Brett Cooper, what do feminists really believe or really think? It's just catnip. Catnip! Oh, you know, I was upset. I was sad. Last week's video just bombed. I guess because it's not about Israel. My bad. I didn't feel like I had anything really to add to that. You know, next week's video is gonna be really fun. Illogical, you'll love it. Actually, we should talk about this because I've only been researching it for 2 weeks already. And it's part of the reason this one, you know, really kind of didn't get done because, like, oh, the nuclear family, blah. No. All of Western occultism is a joke. All of it. Oh, it's so funny. I'm gonna assume you know who Hermes Trismegistus is. And not insult you by explaining that. No, right. Not only, this is coffee. Yeah. But so, heard the name, you don't know who he. Oh. Really? The Corpus Hermeticum? Really? Okay. I would have thought you would have surely encountered this in your wanderings through like medieval literature and whatnot. But so, you know, okay. Hermes Trismegistus is right. No, I'm not expecting you to have necessarily read it. It's not English. It is originally Arabic. No. The Corpus Hermeticum is Hellenistic. Neoplatonic? Okay, think like when the Greeks ruled Egypt, right? So like Cleopatra, like before Rome conquered them, okay? And it is supposed to be the secret writings of a guy called Hermes Trismegistus, right? And it first appears around that period, and then it had a big revival during the Renaissance, early modern period, because they were rediscovered, and that was actually when it was translated into English for the first time. But like, okay, Hermes Trismegistus is supposed to have invented alchemy, astrology, and the very concept of like spiritual ascension itself. And I just kind of thought, wow, that's a lot for one guy. So, and it doesn't take a whole lot of research to find that Hermes Trismegistus is a Hellenistic update of the god Thoth, the god of knowledge. Right? So, So what we have here is a whole lot of knowledge attributed to, drumroll please, the god of knowledge. Which is an ancient deity with the head of a bird.
A crane, thank you.
It's an ibis.
Then, which is a type of crane, thank you.
The point is, I'm pretty sure he wasn't a person. The original idea guy, right? Right? I'm pretty sure he wasn't a person. I'm pretty sure he didn't write any of this stuff. Is my point. Plot twist, when all the knowledge actually came from the god of war. No. No, you would say that right now. I'm sure all knowledge seems to come from wine to you right now, but no. Not quite. No, not Bacchus. Thoth. The Romans did used to say in vino veritas. Right, yes. They did say that. I was thinking that. I couldn't. I thank you. Yeah, I didn't quite get there, but yeah. There is truth in wine. Right, yeah. Not all truth, though. Not astrology, one presumes. Or alchemy. But like... astrology is... I recently heard astrology referred to as space racism, which I thought was very funny. And that's about what it amounts to, right? Like, I don't understand how, I've dabbled in a lot of stuff, and I've met people who dabble in a lot of other stuff. I've never, ever found any actual evidence that your star sign influences anything, or your sun sign, or your moon sign, or any of them. Pretty sure that's not really a thing. It's combination of confirmation bias, coincidence, something along the lines of what they now call manifestation, where like if you believe something hard enough, it kind of becomes true for you. And like, did you know that the time of the year you were born can affect your personality? If you're born in the winter, you're more likely to suffer from certain mental illnesses like depression and schizophrenia. Like, there's an element of truth behind this that I think has helped perpetuate it all these years. There's one D-trans guy on YouTube who's super into all that astrology stuff. Oh, dear. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I hope I never want to offend you. I just want to say what I think is true. Like, that's exchanging one religious belief for another, right? That's all that is. Right? Oh, it's like exchanging one addiction for another. It's like somebody who quits smoking and becomes a gym addict, right? Like, it's all cope, right? It's all just cope. But like present company accepted, okay? Like transgender versus transsexual is what we're saying, is how we say that. I'd rather be called a slur. For sure, right? Okay, yeah. Like, and just, I don't know, it is interesting when someone starts talking about astrology as if it were a serious thing. It tells you a lot about that person, which is kind of nice of them. Very considerate of them to let you know that they take astrology seriously as a science. Like psychology is not even a real science. Not really. It's fascinating, but it's really just like a philosophy of the mind, right? At the end of the day, if we're going to be honest. That's what psychology is. It's like a philosophy of the mind. It's not a hard science, and astrology certainly isn't. I'm supposed to be editing this video. God damn it. Stop being so interesting. Oh, no, wait. I was telling you about Hermes. Right. So anyway, all of this information, all of this esoteric knowledge, all of this magical stuff, all of this, we're talking everyone from like the medieval Christian mystics and their, spiritual ascension towards, the Godhead and this is in Arabic spirituality too. The Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus is this tale that reminds me so much of Joseph Smith's Golden Tablets, where like somebody found this magic tablet with this shit engraved on it. No one's ever seen the damn thing, and no one can quite seem to agree what was written on it. But it's super important. Because they found it in the tomb of Hermes Trismegistus, who, as I said, is the god Thoth. So no, they probably didn't, right? There's some who seem like not actually believe it, and others who take it seriously. Right. And I touch on that briefly in this video that I'm supposed to be editing, actually, the difference between someone who disagrees with you because they have a different interpretation of the facts and like what an actual delusion is. Because somebody disagrees with you, you don't get to call them delusional. That's dangerous. It's not how that works. Regardless whether or not psychology is a hard science, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that that's a leap. It's disingenuous and like, well, there's gonna kill your debate, huh? Because you just called your opponent crazy. Good job. Everyone who disagrees with you is not crazy, right? So yeah, that's gonna be the Halloween episode next week, though. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that one. And we're taking everyone. So yeah, from like the Islamic medieval, religious scholars to the Christian mystics of the Middle Ages, all the way through the modern era, where, like I say, there was a renewal, ironically, during the Renaissance, because this stuff was rediscovered, and the stuff that was attributed to Hermes Trismegistus was rediscovered and, translated and everything in the 15th century, 16th, something like that. So it was part of the whole Enlightenment Renaissance thing, that went on. And these ancient secrets, right?
How big are you?
No, you're not.
Why, boo? Why? I love you so much. I hate this conflict. All the way up to like Aleister Crowley and the Theosophical Society, Madame Blavatsky, like all these people, all the way up through modern Wicca, okay, because Gerald Gardner, who wrote the book literally of modern Wicca and came up with this shit, was heavily influenced by all of the Theosophical Society and Aleister Crowley and all that stuff, all the way up through the modern right now. It's based on this stuff that is attributed to a bird-headed ancient Egyptian god. So, you tell me, is this something? Because it feels like nothing. It feels like a whole lot of nothing. Goes all these turtles all the way down. It's just turtles all the way down, you guys. It's wild stuff. We're editing the video so we can watch it someday. What do you guys think? All of Western occultism being based on like stuff that came from, I don't know. I have my theory actually because, Thoth would have had his own little cult, right? So like anybody who wrote anything, and he's the god of knowledge. So like all interesting knowledge would have been attributed to him. We're talking ancient inspirational, temple writings, right? So I guess what I'm getting at is some ancient Egyptian scribe literally made this shit up and attributed it to his deity, because of course he did. That was his job. and then 2,000 years later, they combined Thoth with the god Hermes, who, had a similar role in Greek mythology, brought writing to humanity and whatever. And he became a character. He became a person who wrote this stuff. You see what I mean? Like, somebody did write it, obviously. But again, I'm pretty sure astrology is nonsense. A lot of that occult stuff probably wouldn't sound very convincing if people thought it came from the Egyptian equivalent of Steve. Right. Steve the priest, to be fair, Steve the priest of the god of knowledge, to be fair, but yeah, essentially. I'm sure he was a very educated person. Actually, it was probably multiple people, right? Like, no one person came up with all that shit, which is what kind of tipped me off to this in the first place, right? They would have collected all esoteric and interesting and sort of hidden knowledge, attributed it to their deity. That was probably their job. And, like, do we need any more evidence that someone like Aleister Crowley is a giant fucking joke? Do we need any more evidence? Just look at the man. We're literally like boinking on the pyramids and convincing ourselves we're invoking ancient Egyptian demons. Like, ancient Egyptians didn't have demons, asshole. Daemon means spirit, and like the level of confusion, he's supposed to have read this stuff. And we're at 37:30. We've lost a whole another 30 seconds. I guess I'll let her finish that word. It makes more sense. I respond to her. She actually gets to finish her sentence. Cut out all the Cut out my stuttering. Ah, the kettle is singing. Someone pour that, please. Hello. Cole, honey. Thank you. Editing the video. Tra-la-la-la. Oh, Brett Cooper. Oh, Brett Cooper. I'm sorry you guys had to wait, and I know this is just a riveting viewing, but like it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth the wait, I promise. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Sometimes this stuff is so easy. Literally all I have to do is take their thesis statement and put it in simple terms. You know, like they'll talk around this thing. Kettle screams, me. Oh my God, relatable. Nice. Thank you for hanging out. Like, seriously, this is fun. I hope everybody else is having some fun. I really wish I could have got this done this morning and, had it up and we could have, but, Oh. I'm only going in, half a dozen different directions lately. Oh, boy. And I'm not complaining. They're all good directions. That's the problem. I can't choose. But yeah, anyway, like they'll use all these kind of big, complicated, like verbal turns to like say this really simple thing that when you put it in simple terms is fucking stupid. It's so easy. It feels like cheating. Some of them are really good at it too. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, sure. Some people have reasons for doing stuff I disagree with, but what about the people who don't? And then she literally goes right on to say the bit about how it doesn't matter if we have laws, people are going to just break them. Yeah, you're right. Fuck the regulations. Let's just do away with all laws. What are you saying? What are you saying? Okay. I gotta edit this part. Because I had to actually go laughing my ass off that she doesn't say that about border control. Ooh, right? I don't know what she says about border control. You know, I have my own pet topics that I visit other people on. You know, and if they say a lot of, you know, interesting things, I might look further into their content. But yeah, she's just gonna be, you know, one of those people I think I revisit for some responses because there's a lot going on here. Oh yeah, but I had to actually stop and look up the definition of delusional, you know, because I didn't want to talk on my ass like some people, right? Because like I'm saying, calling someone who disagrees with you crazy is insulting and conversation killing and like just disingenuous as all shit. Using a fancy word to do it does not change any of that. So I gotta splice this together now because I stopped and I, you know, used the computer and like. So yeah, I want to splice this together so it makes sense. All right, I just lost 68.2 seconds. We're at 36 minutes. Ah. There we go. 35:44. We lost 16 whole seconds. There, I literally just took out 11 seconds of her just kind of laughing at their bad accents. Because again, she's responding. Brett Cooper is responding to interviews at a Women's Day march in Amsterdam, and totally just glossing over the fact that, like, right on, yeah, thanks. Totally glossing over the fact that people in Amsterdam are not necessarily native English speakers. Clipping off random tales of stuff. 35. If man is still alive. .2 seconds of silence. Bam, gone. $35.25. Random tangentially related thing. I went to a London trans pub crawl last week, and someone thought my accent was Canadian. Aren't you English? Isn't that's was it a Londoner who thought your accent was English? Oh, and this week's video has a random spontaneous guest. Because I just happened to find somebody else making like a tangentially extremely related, really funny little. I stole a bit from Philosophy Tube, is what I did. It's funny. Right, yeah. So you're English? Was this a Londoner who thought you were Canadian? That's bizarre. Yes. And like she has a soundbite from a James Brown song. She's 22. Do you suppose that she thought of that on her own? I knew that song in 22, but I am a geek. I'm a nerd. I'm a music nerd, a pop music nerd specifically. So I don't know if I'm a good, litmus test for that kind of thing. It was a Londoner. Were you just in Ireland too long? Did you get some of that roticism? That's got to be the word for it, right? Get those R's on the end of your words there. Just a little bit, maybe. I'm back. What did I miss? What up, Critical Kitty? I had to feed the squirrels. I'm slowly trying to gain their trust with the goal of them eventually eating from my hand. I love it. Philosophy Tube is an odd one. She can be a really complex thinker on some issues, but on trans issues comes off really simplistic. Oh my god! This is from a 3-year-old video where he is a he, too. And I do not comment on that at all, because, how's it going so far? With the squirrels. Yeah, how's it going? How long have you been up to that? That sounds epic. I love it. Truly, truly. That's great. I'm editing the video. We are down to 35:25. And I'm at 24:35 out of that. So it's getting there. When I get to the end of it, I'm just gonna throw it up and we're all gonna watch it together, I guess. Whee! Thank you. It's been several months. I can get about 1 foot from them before they run. Ooh, nice. Cutting out the silence. Do, 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 do. Cutting out the silence. Do, 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 do. 35:10. All right. Cutting out the silence. Do, 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 do. $35.07. Epic, please keep us updated. Yeah, hell yeah. Seriously, thanks for hanging with me while I do this. We are almost done. I'm at 25:04 out of 35:07, so I'm getting there. And we're just gonna take out that random. Just gonna take out that random exchange between the two people that she doesn't comment on either. And you know what? I'm gonna clip out the random fucking video, like movie clip that they put in here to back her up for no reason. Because that's cute and everything, but like, I don't need that. What? There's someone at the door. I had a dream last night that I had pet bunnies again, and now I really want them. But boyfriend wants guinea pigs. I love both, but bunnies can be around the house because they use the litter box, and pigs don't. I might have to go see what's going on at the door. The next door neighbor has brought us our mail. Exciting, right? Oh, and there's nothing for me. Whew. Right? Cutting out the silence. Cutting out the, you know. Hmm. Sorry, I'm an animal person, so I must ask. How many dogs and cats do you have? 2. Okay, we got 3 dogs and 2 cats. Yeah. Reading my own lips to splice things together. Whee! 4 cats. Oh, nice. I've had so many cats. Oh my goodness. And she uses the abortion argument as an analogy for the transgender argument. Because tiny percentages, exception makes the rule, blah, blah, blah. And the whataboutism. Oh, the reaching. $34.34. We've lost a whole minute now. A whole nother minute. Ah. There we go. Okay, I have obviously watched too many kids' cartoons because every time you call Philological Bell PB, every time I see that, I think Princess Bubblegum. So I think I may have watched too many kids' cartoons. Earlier this year, I was staying with this woman whose cats basically adopted me. Oh, right, yeah. You were talking about that. It's cute. We're going to neaten up that transition a little bit. There we go. Because I ended on an S and she started on an S, and we needed to have a little space there. Cutting out me laughing. They wouldn't let me leave my door open or they'd meow. And whenever there was a stranger, they'd come and hide under my bed. Oh, yeah, they did really trust you. That's so cute. Oh. Can you not get kitties of your own? I'm gonna go get a fresh cup of coffee, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna go get a fresh cup of coffee. Okay, just want to tell you, we just lost like a solid 10 seconds of two dudes bullshitting about women's rights. That actually felt really good. Let's see. Sounds like you need to get a kitty. I really do, but I'm an academic and move around all the time, so it's hard. Yeah. That's a bummer. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I am trying to edit with two hands and carry the mug at the same time, and it's not working. I might go to a cafe for my birthday in December. Oh, that sounds fun. Not a cat cafe, but I have a friend who used to love both dogs and bookstores. So she somehow found ones which had a dog, and we go, yeah, that's a thing. Have you ever visited a cat cafe? I guess your living room kind of is one. That's so cool. Yeah, it's surprising how many places will let you bring your dog in. That is also true, especially in a rural area, well, a semi-rural area like this. I found that to be different than it is in more urban areas where I am actually from originally. Yeah, we just got our first one in my town, and of course I had to go. The only bad part is I want to bring them all home. It's really cool how they adopt them out. They do. Oh my God. The temptation to slip one into my bag would be too real. Apparently they'll let you take them. Okay. Get up. 3 seconds of me chuckling to myself gone. We're gonna give him the sideways transition because and maybe make him black and white. What do you think? There we go. Yeah, the bit still works without the red filter. Actually stolen pet rats from the pet store when I was a teen. That's funny. Okay, we're going to take out that transition because it doesn't need one. I used to steal library books. $33.20. Ooh, we're getting close to the 30 minutes. We're getting close. I'm at 31:07. I don't know if it's possible to lose 3 minutes in 2 minutes. Well, we might not quite make it, but I'm gunning for it. We're gonna try. Yeah, that's terrible. Fed them all to the snakes. But we're within 2 minutes, and we're almost there. A couple of funny spots in this one. Seriously, it's worth the wait. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me while I do this. This is fun. I hope you guys will come back for me afterwards, talk about it for a little while maybe. It's only 2 o'clock, right? They haven't even left the house yet. Up. I found more silence to cut. It'll come back. Pete's writing your thesis. I'm flattered, or I don't know. That was it. It's done. Theoretically. If it's a little rough, I apologize, but like I cut all the silence and the coughs and the ums out and everything. It's 33:11. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get it out of here and then upload it and then we'll watch it. Okay? Yeah. Should I do an instant premiere? Or does everybody want to just go and like watch it? Like, if I just upload it, then I could theoretically watch it and stay right here.
Instant premiere it.
I'm just trying to think how that would work. Could I stay on this live stream while I do that? I like watch that on the phone, maybe? Just like keep the gang together? I don't know. Instead of making everybody hop over to a different thing. Procrastination gang. Pete's doing housework, yeah. Well, hey, it's a beautiful Saturday. It is turned into a really nice day. Maybe we'll go outside for the premiere, huh? 23%, 24%. It's not exporting. Ooh. Say ooh. Behind the scenes peaks, y'all getting ooh. You vote premiere? Okay, so that's 2 votes for premiere.
Give the people what they want.
Can y'all hear him? I assume you can. Oh, I got this in Gatlinburg too. Labradorite. It has the glowy, like, shine in it. It's very pretty. You cannot really see that because there's no light up here. But in the light, see, it has the blue in it. There you go. Isn't that neat? I don't know if it's advisable to wear something around your neck you can just kind of stare at all day. Ooh, there we go. Oops. Magical amulet. Yeah. Yeah. Your labradorite has all sorts of fun properties. Besides just being, glowy. It comes from Labrador in Canada. Actually, that's why it's called that. That's not the only place you can find it, but that's where they originally discovered it. And of course, the natives had, all sorts of legends about it, like the sky falling to the ground, the earth, or something. I don't know. I have legitimately like a terrible memory for like myths and legends and shit, which is hilarious. Since I literally just went on about Hermes Trismegistus for like 20 minutes earlier, but like I don't know. That has real solid implications. Especially personally in my life. As I said earlier, my dad was like really into Wicca, still is, as far as I know. It essentially makes up my religious background, such as it was. But we lived in Ohio with my mom, so it was even that was very spotty, right? So different states. And I mean, I don't know if y'all. It was 500 miles from one city to the other, so we're not talking like an easy day trip either to visit like family and stuff. So even my incredibly new age religious instruction was extremely spotty. I guess is what I'm saying. And then I hear people talk about heaven and hell like it's this dichotomy that's just sort of built into everyone's understanding of the world, and I'm just like, oh, that right, yeah, right. I forgot there for a minute that everyone still seems to, not everyone, but so many people still seem to dwell in this paradigm of the whole universe being this epic story of good versus evil, right? And I'm just, I wonder why we never get anywhere. If you're still just looking for the devil in everything you don't agree with, well, then we're just still having the same goddamn argument we've been having for the last 2,000 years. Right? With different words.
That's the way a conversation works. Different words.
That mean the same shit. I don't think so. You're still repeating yourself. You're just showing off your vocabulary while you do it. Which, like, I can play that game. Eschew obfuscation. That's what I say. Did you lazy buggers actually go do your work or something? Where'd everybody go? So yeah, words, concepts, that's really my strength when it comes to like the details of any specific mythological story from the ancient past. Maybe not. Straight up. I like how my mom claims to be Catholic, but she has her own special rules. She can hunt ghosts. Gay people are fine, etc. Interesting. A lot of people who claim to be Catholic have their own special rules, I've noticed. But, at this point, that church has been around long enough that they have sort of a built-in kind of mechanism for that, like theologically, they're very, what you call it? I don't know. Catholicism has proven itself flexible enough to stick around through some shit. That's not to say that it's like better than any other religion necessarily, but philosophically, it decided a long time ago that it would rather change than lose its grip on society, right? They decided that a long time ago, and they've done it many times. And the thing about the Catholics is there's a whole lot of record of it, right? You can go back to the Catechism 500 years ago and look at it and go, oh my God, this is what those people claim to believe? It's adapted. Right. My mother is similar, diehard Catholic, but she thinks priests should get married. I think if people want to get married, they should be able to do that. I don't understand why we... Don't get me started on Christian asceticism. Again, I could go on. And I just said what my religious background is. So my opinion is really self-educated. In a way that I don't think most people's is on that subject. I've known many Catholics. My good friend, the one who's a Spanish literature professor, is very Catholic. She and her husband had a very Catholic wedding. It was lovely. My dad's an atheist, so I didn't grow up with any of that religious stuff. Right. My dad's a Wiccan priest. And my mom is historically an atheist, so. So that's fun. And then, funny little anecdote. My grandma, my mom's mom, was the one who, would occasionally mention that Jesus loved me, right? But I was also the oldest grandchild on both sides. For several years as a little kid, I was the only one. So I was kind of sort of randomly, I would randomly get told that, hey, so-and-so says they love you, says their love. I'm like, I am 3 and do not remember who that is. But okay. So I literally thought, I thought Jesus was some cousin or something. Like, no joke. I did.
Oh, then now we get delivered to the wrong house.
Couple in there for you, couple in there for her. It's exciting stuff.
Radiology. I don't have no x-rays.
True. Maybe they want you to.
Nope, it's a bill for something.
Maybe the heart cath.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
Exam of shoulder?
What? You didn't. Oh, good. We're going to have to dispute a medical charge. You guys saw it first.
Did Jamie or Cole go to the hospital when we have to look at their shoulder?
Not that I know of.
Well, that took a minute longer than I thought because all those books were messed up. But it's fixed. It didn't take me about 30 minutes, not 10. So, it took 30 minutes. Don't look at your watch. And don't none of you guys help her either. On my credit score. Ooh. I'm a 560.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Eyes roach. Oh.
Ah.
You want to go to Panda Express with us? You want me to hold up for a few minutes?
No. This is done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up, and we'll have. I think it's done. I'm not sure it's in there. Holy shit. And then hopefully we're gonna have a premiere here in a minute.
I'll give you a premiere, baby.
Yeah, later. Please do bring me back food.
Yeah. What you in the mood for?
You know me. I don't know.
I know you well enough that I should know that I asked that before I bring you back random food.
Okay, well, text me.
You just want me to take my phone. Oh my God. You see that leash she keeps me on?
Mister, I'm addicted to Facebook still.
All right, fine.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we're going to upload it. We'll have an instant premieres. Everybody can hop over there. Dogs from Paw Patrol. No heaven for cops. All dogs go to heaven. You know what? I saw that movie a lot too. And it was actually one of the ones that as an adult, I went back and watched it, and that heaven hell dichotomy, just baked in to the plot of that movie in a way that doesn't mention God or Jesus or the devil or anything spiritual or theological at all. They have their sort of their own little, theology to that movie. Oh, I could go on. I named my dog after Charlie. It's my favorite movie, actually. Oh, like it's cute. Okay, Don Bluth. Oh yeah. The Cats Go to Hell. And I just want to sing Cake because I'm old. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell, right? Anyway, yeah, no, it's an adorable movie, but the way that the religious dichotomy is just baked into that plot in this unquestioning, assumed way, just like beat me over the head watching it as an adult, as like a 30-year-old. Okay, like, I love you guys. Oh. Okay. Title. What feminists really think? or what do? What do feminists really think, Brett Cooper? We have to make it as a question, right? Because, yeah. Okay, visibility. Instant premiere. Whee! And then I guess we'll all head over there. Right? Okay. Y'all sure you don't want me scheduled for like 5 minutes or something? Because I can do that. Respond to me. Ooh. Look into my eyes. You're getting very responsive. Ooh. I amused myself. Yeah. Doesn't matter to you. Okay. Well, he left. And I don't know if he took his phone or not. I don't know how he's supposed to watch that thing. Theological bell. Psst. Hey. We're going to go do the premiere now, I guess, okay? Like, I'm going to hit the button. And it's going to go live, okay? Ready? Response. You're getting a top up. Okay. Are you ready to hop over with your top up? That sounded wrong somehow. Yeah, we're going to switch streams. Are you ready? Are you? Everybody ready to go? Because I'm going to hit upload and then it'll do it. Well, you know what? Let's see how long this takes. Now I think of it. 8%. 9%. I'm going to make the fancy thumbnail later. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. Cool. I forgot this can sometimes take forever. Like, no joke. A couple times I would be up late and I would finish them in the morning. And like, I'd have it done by 8, 9 o'clock because I got up at 7. I actually went to bed and got some sleep. I'd be all proud of myself. I'm like, oh, I have like an hour. And then the damn thing would take like 55 minutes to upload. And I'm like, the router is right there. I don't understand. What? We're at 11, 12% now. So we're still kicking it for a minute here. Can turn these off, I suppose. No, wait. I can't wait to get off this camera. I look so dreadful right now because I've not brushed my hair. I've not washed my face. I've not done anything because I got up and I was working on this. And then noon rolled around, and here we are. Seriously, though, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Like finish this up. It's been fun. 14%. Creator life. Hashtag creator life, right? Ooh, 15. Yeah. 16. There's always something, though, right? Like, it does not matter what you do as a vocation. There's always something about it that's just right. Always. There's bullshit everywhere. There's no escaping that. Right? Like, if you guys know something that I don't, please do let me know. But I'm pretty sure 17%. 18. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everywhere you go, there's going to be a little bit of bullshit somewhere. Right. Oh, 19. Ha ha ha. Almost a whole fifth. Yay. And now they're gone. They've just left finally. Like this. The timing. Mwah, right? It's beautiful. Because now we're going to get off the live camera. The fact that it's quiet around here is only really going to benefit me. 21%. Seriously, guys, I really am. Question. Point of order. You guys want to come back for discussion after, right? I mean, because it's fun to talk about it while it's rolling, but it's also kind of difficult to talk about it while it's rolling. Yeah, because it's rolling. Yeah. So, you guys want to do another live afterwards like this and like, watch me put my mascara on? We'll go sit outside, that'd be nice. That's what I want to do. I want to go sit outside. 24%. 24. Whee! Almost a whole quarter. No. Whee! Yeah, you want to come back? Okay, cool. I had a feeling. Yeah. We lost somebody. We have 4. Now we have 3. Boo. Oh, well. Oh, the channel's taken some hits the last few weeks. I don't know. I think it's the news. I think perhaps people are just consuming. Got a third of the bottle left. Nice. What are you drinking? And like, don't say wine. We got that part. Ooh, 27. Oh, we're getting there. It's getting exciting now. Ooh. Whoa, what? Wait a minute. I missed something. Because I haven't looked at this in a few days. Gotta run to the liquor store and get another box of wine. No fancy bottles for me. Be cool if Mary shows up. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I think Mary might be sleeping. Le veux pep. Pap. Je ne parle pas français. 29%. Woohoo! Box wine. Some of the best, though, unironically. And Echo Falls. That's that fruity stuff, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't drink much anymore. I have my own personal, preference as far as chemical enhancement, and alcohol is not it. I find that alcohol makes me feel pretty good for a little while and then like shit for like 36 straight hours during and after the experience. So I quit doing that. We love fruity wines. Yeah. 32%. Woo! We're getting there. Ooh, and everyone is gone now, so I can just hit this in the house. I can just, yeah. Okay. Blackberry wines, like juice. Yeah. Grown-up juice. 33%. Pardon me. My friend's mom brews her own blackberry wine, and it's the bomb. Ooh! Oh! I bet it's strong as shit, too. This is coffee. And a whole lot of cream and sugar. Because I am sensitive to the bitterness, you know. It's a problem. 36%. I hope I didn't say that already. My friend's kids call Captain Morgan pirate juice. Is that juice for pirates or juice made from pirates? Oh my god, that's because they're so wise. Oh my gosh. Y'all remember that trend, captaining, when everybody was like going around like putting their foot up on shit, you know? Like, oh my god, simple times. They also think I'm a vampire. Well, I mean, ooh, because you're goth. Right. That reminds me, once again. Oh my god, this morning feels like forever ago. But we need to, are you going to come back for the live after the premiere? Because we need to link up for, you know, preparation for interview. Oh, yeah. And like I mentioned this in this video, she said something about, it's near the beginning, where this fella is interviewing people at this Women's Day march, right? And he walks up to this group of women and says, "Hey, what you doing today?" And they're all like, we don't know. What? Who are you? And she's like, yeah, they're cagey because they know that they get trapped into this stuff. They say stuff and they sound stupid. I'm like, no, they're being cagey because he just ambushed them. Okay, that's not how this works. You don't just walk up to people with a running camera. That's very unprofessional. You walk up to people with the camera behind you and say, "Hi, I am so-and-so from such and such, and we're here to interview people about blah, 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 blah. Would you like to be on camera with us?" And if they say yes, then you do the thing. Okay? That's why a lot of, when people don't look shocked when some interviewer walks up to them with a camera, that's because they already did that part. That's how that works. I've been to tech school for like media. Okay, like those women are reacting that way because he ambushed them. Straight up. You can email me. I think you've done that before, right? You have my email, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to actually watch my email. I get so many emails. It's so stupid. I'm so sorry. It's so stupid. I need a secretary. 46. We're almost halfway uploaded, you guys. Woohoo! You see how long this is taking, though. Like, it's so bizarre. I have no idea why this takes so long. You think you're done, right? You think to yourself, "Woo, I'm done. I've got the video in my phone. I could watch it right now." But like, we're only at 48% uploaded. It's been at least 10 minutes. At least, right? So that's gonna be so exciting. Ooh, why don't you email me like maybe like a list of topics, or like a general kind of a thesis, like that you want to talk around, like a theme, a main theme that like you want to get across, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're the one with the unusual, I think, perspective here. So we'll start like on your turf. Does that make sense? Also, I have the home field advantage, so you go ahead and lay out the terms. Am I making sense? I hope. 51. We're at 51% uploaded. Whee! Look at this. Look at this. I'm just not shitting you guys. Look at this. Is it 52 now? It's mad, right? Yeah, I can do that. That makes sense. Cool. Yeah. I talk to so many people from so many different places. I sound like such a snob. But seriously, remind me where you're from. You're British too, aren't you? Or am I forgetting? Or am I misremembering? I remember like the other day, it was funny. There were 3 people in here with me, and I was Illinois, right? Okay, cool. So we are in the same time zone. Or are you Central? I can never remember. That'll make this a lot easier, won't it? Either way, you know, an hour difference is a lot better than 5. 55% Central. Okay. But still, an hour difference is a lot easier to negotiate, I think, right? Yeah. Than 5. No, it was funny. A few weeks ago, it was me and like 3 other people, and I was the only American in the whole thing. That made me laugh. Excuse me. Ta-da. Oh, I want to go sit outside. What do I need to take with me to go and sit outside? Like nothing. I can unplug the computer now. So that's good. We're going to go outside. Doesn't that sound nice? Oh, what up, Mary? How you doing? Look at this. Okay. I've literally been editing the video this whole time. Look at this. We are at 59% uploaded. Look at that. It's been like 15 minutes. The upload takes forever. I just lived into Willy Wonka for some reason. I'm kind of tired, if that weren't obvious. So yeah, that's why there's no video up, because I didn't get it done. And I've just been like hanging out and like editing it. And then like everybody was around, and like it took them forever to get out of here, and they finally left. Like right as about we're pretty much ready to go and we're gonna do instant premiere. So I'm glad you got here before we all hopped, you know, to the thing. Throwback to 2000 when it took 2 days to download a song. Yes. Let's go outside. Oh. 65%, y'all. 65. Ooh. Thrilling. Yeah. We just go. You remember taking 3 to 5 minutes just to log on to AOL? Like, I did not. Okay. Computer shuts off halfway through downloading, dude. That dial-up. Oh, yes. Okay. I do remember dial-up, but like, okay. I have a strange internet history in that up to a certain point, I have basically no internet history because I didn't really care. I didn't care. It's stupid, but that's how it went. I did not care about or for the internet. Like, I don't know. Most of my 20s. This sounds like such bullshit, but legitimately, I got Facebook after I had my kid because I was lonely. And I had a MySpace that I never used for anything. Ever. And before that, I basically did not really participate in, like somebody made me sign up for the AOL chat thing at one point. And I was like, sure, you can make me, hi, I fed you this morning. What do you want? And then you pissed on my chair. Yup. At the internet age 11. Oh, no, we had it. Like, I remember, you know, I said this, I think, last time. Like, at 12, I was, like, reading, you know, Doctor Who forums, okay, in the mid-90s. But, like, then I took about a decade off. No joke. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, I'm so sorry. That was just me choking on myself. I'm not even smoking anything right now. 74. Yeah, so I don't know. I used the internet in the mid 90s and I found it okay. Yeah, we're all gonna watch the live premiere together here in a few minutes. It is, it's fun. It's been fun, hanging while I edit. I'm tempted to say we should do this every week, but I don't want to leave this to the last minute every week. God, no. And next week, I was saying this earlier, and Mary, you're here, so now you get to hear part of my little spiel about Hermes Trismegistus, the guy who is credited with inventing astrology, alchemy, and the very concept of spiritual ascension itself. And I just kind of thought, there's no way one guy invented all that, right? Like, that's bullshit, right? Who is this guy? And wouldn't you know it, I'm pretty sure that, like, all of Western occultism, all of it, is based on, like, was it Philological Bell, I think, said essentially the ancient Egyptian equivalent of Steve the priest. Probably several of them. Because not one guy wrote all that shit, right? That was the whole thing that kind of tipped me off to this idea in the first place. 81! Ooh, we're within 20% of being finished. Excuse me. Where's my coffee? Did I leave my coffee in the house? I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, see, it's a little white patch. He is a beautiful cat, okay? He is a son of a bitch, though. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, the other day this cat legit got him in a tree. I've never seen a thing like this because it's this tall, skinny tree, no, big branches for him to, like, get down from, okay? So he was legit stuck up there, and it took him a while to figure out how to shimmy back down. We couldn't reach him. He was like 2 stories off the ground. There it is. Oh, good. Okay. You want to come outside too? Come on. There's a doggy. Yep. Ooh. Oh, cats getting stuck up in trees is the best cliche. It's a catastrophe. I know, it was dreadful. Climbs up on the roof all the time because there's this other tomcat who lives right next door. Right there. And when I say right there, here's our little garden patio, right? They live behind that air conditioner. So, right there, okay? And if you saw that, he just came speeding by me. That was fun. Ooh, boy. All right. Oh, can we put it up here, maybe? I don't know. Can you guys still hear me? I feel like maybe that's a little bit more of a pleasant distance than being right in my face. I don't know. How are we doing? Ooh. 88%. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, good. That cat, yeah. Right, yeah. No, I know. He's a boy, and yes, that's probably why. And that was why I picked him up by the scruff of the neck and spanked him on the butt and tossed him outside. Okay? That's how you deal with that, as far as I have ever known. %. 10 more %, and then we can all watch it together. Yee! Y'all ready? Okay, I'm gonna bring you back over here because I can't reach it. There we go. So 91. Oh, that dog. Could be because he is sick and letting you know if he usually uses the litter box, says the YouTube cat videos. Yeah, but like, he's had a lot of disruption in his young life. And his litter box is sometimes behind a closed door. Yes, and UTIs are incredibly dangerous in male cats. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I will mention it too. He belongs to the 17-year-old, if that tells you anything. Because she's not here a lot. And sometimes his litter box is in her room behind the closed door. And sometimes he is, outside all day or all night because she forgot to bring him in. And I study cat behavior. I could talk for hours about this. That's cool. I would have to just sit and listen to most of it, I think. Ooh, 95. 95, guys. We're at 95. So, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who usually feeds him, though. So he and I interact a lot. And 1 litter box per cat plus 1. So 1 cat needs 2 boxes. We have 1 each. And considering the size of this place, that's pushing it. They're going to have to deal. Not to mention they both go outside every day. Now, if you have 1 cat, 1 box, right, they each have 1 at opposite ends of the house. Like they are, they are more than cared for, you know what I'm saying, and have shots and all that. And, you are hardly, look at this. Look at this beast. Oh, you don't want to give me kisses. Fine. Fine. Yeah, you're a brat. But, he is clearly so tormented. Oh, 99. 99. 2 cats. There should be 3. I'm sorry. We literally don't have room for another litter box. That's, they each have their own at opposite ends of the house. That's going to have to, they're, and they both get to go outside every day. That's just going to have to be good enough. And if you step on my phone and mess this up, cat, I'm going to processing 2%. Oh, snap. 3%. Oh my God. It started over again. You guys. The clock started over. It's at 5%. Whatever. At least it's a beautiful day, right? Jesus. Oh my gosh. No, we're processing now. We were uploading before. Now we're processing. We're at 7%. Creator life. Oh my God, I'm telling you. There's bullshit everywhere, right? No matter what you do, no matter where you go, there's bullshit everywhere, right? Oh my God. It is a beautiful, beautiful day, though. Why don't you take a look at the beautiful day? Oh, now we're checking. It started over again. We're back at 2%. It says we have 10 minutes left, whatever the fuck that means, right? Speaking of, okay, you want to talk about old school downloads? I have downloaded a bunch of movies and shit off microtorrent, a few 10 years ago, and that was a big thing. You want to talk about timers that are bullshit, right? It goes from 3 years to 3 hours to 3 minutes in 30 seconds, and you're like, and then the whole thing takes 60 more seconds. And you're like, what the fuck was all that? That was completely pointless. Wow, thanks a lot for that. I mean, that was an emotional roller coaster journey that you just took me on. Wow, Oh, there it is. I guess we're ready. All right. Love y'all. Let's see if we can't Go find that. Okay, let's go watch it. Beep.